Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good week. For this week's video, we reached the conclusion of NaPoWriMo. This is poem number 30 that will be posted, and it's a piece that's based on a prompt by the poet and fellow gatherer Jillian Stacia from her upcoming poetry collection Set the Bone, which is coming out on Friday. So go get it. It'll be worth the read. So yes, this poem, when she posted the prompt for this particular piece, I knew it was going to be a perfect way to close out April. It's an examination of the relationship between the poet and the audience. And it goes something like this. To be a poet on the internet, it's a blessing and a curse. With every poem posted, I speak. My words resonate with people. A far cry from when I'm off screen. I barely say a word all day long. The likes, the shares, and comments hit. It feels like I'm doing something right. There's a sense of validation going on. Sense of validation growing. I might actually be good at this. On the other hand, I'm out of touch with the world, not proactive nor reactive to events. I write as a measure of escape. So what do I owe the reader? There's nothing else owed. I'm being me. So yeah, this piece, the whole relationship between the poet and the reader. When it comes to my words, I don't have any answers. I don't think fast enough to be able to react to every crazy circumstance that the world throws at us on a near daily basis. I do tend to get really timid where I tend not to react. I tend to keep my words free from controversy, because I worry that whatever support and audience that I have will inevitably bail and it's already hard enough to get people to resonate with what you write as it is, let alone trying to find an audience for it. I've never been one to be someone that drops hot takes in every situation. I guess it's that people-pleasing element that I picked up as a kid that came straight with me into adulthood and follows me into the words that I write. Even though I shouldn't be so worried about pleasing people other than myself as the one who's writing these words. And it does boggle the mind where it's like one piece might do really well, like everyone will seem to resonate with it, and then the next piece, no one, it doesn't get any attention. it does boggle the mind, because I admit, like, I'm not exactly the most disciplined writer or person in the world either. Like, I tend to be a bit of a shambolic approach to this, trying to find the time to write when I can. I don't have like a set routine or like any particular goal with what I'm trying to like accomplish. Just once the idea is in my head, just run with it as far as I can. And I'm grateful for the fact that like people have seen my work, liked my work, commented upon it, shared it with everyone, with other people. I'm grateful that it's not like it's finding some sort of an audience in the greater world. I mean, I don't expect to be a best-selling author to the point where like I can like pretty much focus my entire existence on my writing. If I could have like at least one major notable work out of all this, it'll be enough for me. Like as long as the muse is still with me, and it is, like the poems that I write act as my voice, because even I cringe at my own voice when I speak to people and play it back on video. I cringe at my own voice, with the impediment being the biggest reason why. So I found another way to express myself, and each poem is an expression of myself. That's why, like, I don't feel like I owe anything more than that. I do the best that I can, and if it breaks, awesome. If it doesn't, I I put something in the world. Like it's not gonna resonate with every person. As long as I still feel the need to speak, the poems will come out for as long as I can. And I hope that I still like hopefully I still have a following to like observe the poetic journey as it comes along, of which I'm grateful to truly to have all after all this time. And the writing is something that fills me up, something that gives my life some degree of purpose. I don't know where my life would be if I didn't have the ability to express myself like this. I'd probably be even more quiet than I typically am. But with the words I write, I have a voice. Well, everyone, that's it for this week's video. That's a wrap for NaPoWriMo. 30 days went by so quickly, and now we finished the month of April. I still have to welcome in the month of May on Friday, and after that, next week is going to be a bit of a poetic pause, if you will. I'm going to try not. I'm just going to give myself a bit of a breather to not, because I've been like running full steam since the month of April began. I figure it'll be a perfect time to take a breath before I come back the week of the from the week of the 10th. Will I be able to keep away from my feeds? It remains to be seen. I'm going to do my best. But I'm here. Like, I'm still here. I'm still writing. The Poetic Journey is still continuing. And that's it for this week's video. I will see you guys back on screen in about a week's. I will see you guys back on screen the week of May 10th. But until then, hope all of you have a wonderful evening and an amazing rest of your week and a wonderful weekend. Good night, everybody.